What's going on? Okay, let me put on my earphones real quick. Okay, hopefully this works with the camera last time because it was horrible last time. Hold on, let me get my mic ready. Hello, can you hear me? Alright, can you? Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome to the third episode of I'm 100% here with Diego Esau Garcia. I'm here with, once again, my brother Jonathan Garcia. What's up? What's going on? Yeah. And then I also have one of my other brothers, Junior Garcia, a.k.a. Erwin. A.k.a.
Hey, what's good?
Yeah, what's going on, bro? I've wanted to do this interview with both of you guys for a very long time, kind of go into detail of who are my brothers and kind of show everybody who my brothers really are, you know.
We can expose too much, I'm saying. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Everything stays out there, man.
Oh, of course, no doubt. But you know, as a kid, I've always thought, what was life like before me, man? I've always not been jealous, but like, I've always wondered, you know, like, because I know you guys have a strong bond, and I love that. But, like, what was life like, man? I know without me, the third child, you know?
Better? I don't know.
You guys messed up, dude.
No, I mean, we were young, so, I mean, it didn't really change anything. We just grew up. We're only two and a half years apart, you know, so.
Right,
cool.
right.
But, I mean, we grew up, you know, riding our bikes down the street, always up and down, like, the neighborhood. Grew up in North Hollywood, so.
We had
there was like a little.
What is that?
It's a liquor store.
Liquor store. You guys would go every day, or?
No, just to get the crema, the good.
Oh, okay.
And the chips and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Got my first reggaeton CD from.
Oh yeah.
But no, it wasn't any different.
Yeah.
You know, we were just younger, so
right.
It wasn't any different until when you came along. I was 7. He was already older, so. You were just a little kid.
Yeah, no. One of the things that Mom always told me about Junior, I guess you were very protective. You would talk to me in the womb. I actually remember that. That I was. No, I'm just kidding.
Brother, I tell you something.
Yeah.
I don't remember doing that.
No, but even you know,
I remember liking you, man.
That's great. I should have been born, bro. No. But even that, I still see, you know, I'm here because, like, I love you guys, you know, obviously. But, like, I'm inspired.
You're here because God,
okay, you know what? He's not wrong. Look, other than that, I think I'm inspired by both you guys. I've always told people I'm inspired.
Inspired to not do bad things and dumb
exactly.
Look. That's exactly what we've been through, bro.
No, and I appreciate
but
that.
But we've been good examples.
Right, and I've done the most.
We try. I'm sorry to interrupt you, man, but we try.
No. I love this. I'm having a great conversation with my brothers. But like Jonathan just said, you guys went through so much mistakes, and I saw that, and you guys told me every mistake, and I appreciate those mistakes.
It wasn't too many.
No. I'm just saying. No. I'm just saying. You know
It was.
For real. I've done stupid stuff, and you guys know that. You know, I'm not gonna go into detail, but like every time I did something stupid, you guys would be straight up with me. Look, we did that before, and it's stupid that you just did that. Why didn't you see that? You know, and I reflected on that. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you guys even being straight up with me. I do.
That's good. Speaking of that, today I was speaking about being woke. That's what being woke is.
Okay, we were.
It's when you just realize, you know what I just did, that's not cool, and I gotta not be that way. No one.
Exactly.
It's like no one can wake you. I can't wake you. Feel me?
Yeah,
but you gotta wake yourself.
100%.
100%. And I'm glad you did that at a young age, because I did it a little past your age, and it just kind of sucks to make so many mistakes after so many years. But we helped you catch it at an early age, to where you know you can start realizing and make better decisions for yourself.
I love the advice. What about you, Junior? Come on. No, for like something something you've told me, even that would help other people, because I know you're going through so much, but like something that would capture someone's attention, like, okay, this is something I can reflect on, something simple, just something like that. Being
what's an advice? Yeah, what's a good advice for us? Not just for you.
You know what I
mean? I'm gonna start here, like,
yeah, just as brother. Talk to if your audience was your brother, like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean we're all gonna fall, man. We're all gonna make mistakes. We're gonna do it over and over, even though consequences come at you. But there's a time where you gotta change, man. There's a time where you just gotta look yourself in the mirror. Because for a while you don't look yourself in the mirror because you kind of ashamed, you're kind of embarrassed for the things that you've done in the past or doing whatever. But I mean, look yourself in the mirror. Look yourself in the mirror.
Yeah, dude.
Feel that pain, man. Once that pain comes through, yeah, like you look at yourself and you say, okay, this is what I gotta fix. This is what I gotta do. And you gotta remember, my dad used to always tell me, remember, your brothers are watching you. Your brothers are gonna start doing the same thing. It sucks that I'm barely looked at myself in the mirror, but I'm glad I'm doing it now. Like, you know, I'm trying to.
Better late than never, bro.
Oh no, yeah, of course. But I'm just saying, look yourself in the mirror. You feel guilty and you can't look yourself in the mirror, man. Something's in your conscience. Something's telling you, hey, man, change yourself, or you're doing something bad. It's
crazy you say that because I'm only 19 and I do have some regrets, you know? And it sucks to say that. No? What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
I made hella bad decisions, but I don't regret them.
Really? Okay.
Because they brought me to where I'm at now. Like, I made them, and that sucks. And I hate everybody, you know, that I've heard along the way throughout my life. But for me personally, like, if it wasn't for that, I probably would have still been that person. Okay. But I'm not. You know? So it sucks for whoever I hurt or we hurt along the way, you know, in our life.
Okay.
But I don't regret it. Like, that sucks, and I wish I could change it. But this is the life we have. You can't. That idea of regret is wasteful because in life there's nothing you can go back and change. That's it.
100%.
Like, you did it, and you just move forward. Feel me?
You feel me? No, you're speaking facts, bro. And it's crazy because it all comes back to our parents, how we became raised. You know, where the parents taught us so much. Yeah, we're being honest here. We disobey.
Shout out 502 Guatemala.
No, and it comes from them too. You know, even shout out to them. But like, if it wasn't for our parents, you know, we'd probably be stuck without them. You know what I mean? Not in the you know what I mean? We've done.
Definitely. I completely understand what you mean.
Yeah, and speaking of Guatemala, just to steer a little bit, what's that?
Hey man, shout out all my chapines.
Yes, shout out.
Panaderia Tikal over in North Hollywood, man. That's the best Guatemalan bread. Yo, nobody here in the Central Valley, everybody from Lemoore, you know, all your listeners, all your friends from Lemoore, Bay Area, Big Sur area, or what the Monterey area.
Monterey.
They don't know what champurradas are. Not champurrado or champurradas. They don't know.
Say something.
I'm sorry, man.
Go ahead.
Talk to me.
They insult us by calling it cookies, man. Nah.
No, they call it cookies. They do call it cookies, yo. I've heard that.
Just give it a simple Google. A champurrada is just bomb. It's just, you know,
better than cookies, 100%.
All the Mexican bread, y'all just got air in the pan. We got real bread. We got real bread.
Hey, yo, don't you're gonna offend his wife, man. She's Mexican.
Shout out to my wife. She's Mexican.
Oh,
but she called it cookies, but just to bug, you know what I mean? But it's funny.
It's funny, but I've only heard it a few times. Cookies. I'm like, I'll let you pass, but it's been too many times where I'm like, all right, you know it's
only Bakersfield calls that. I've only heard it in Bakersfield.
Hold on. Talking about the Mexican bread. Hey, man, there's I think you have to find the spot. You have to find the perfect spot.
Right on.
There's one in Pacoima. Or somewhere around there. It's called what is it? Las
Shout
Palmeras.
out Pacoima.
Las Palmeras.
Okay.
Milagro. Oh man, it has these.
Shout out, sponsor me.
Y'all listening in?
Y'all listening from over there?
Mexican bread.
No, dude. I've only out of my whole life, I've only been to one Guatemala store, and that was 9 years ago. 9 years. I went with our uncle when I went to LA with him. That was the only time. I've never seen anything because we're Latinos,
definitely.
You know what I mean?
One thing for us when we were growing up is definitely like we went to elementary school, Armenta.
Okay.
I did not know any Mexicans, dude.
Really?
Like I maybe knew only 2-3 like Mexicans, and everyone else was Guatemalan, and everyone else Salvadorian, from Belize, South American, Brazilian people.
Really?
Yeah. So also like ranchera comida. It was like music ranchera or duranguense.
Oh, that's
all those corridos. We didn't know that existed until we came here.
to Central
Yeah,
Valley.
we grew up listening to pop and that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's right. Yes.
No, but
sir,
we really
yeah.
didn't. Yeah, we grew up listening to that or Spanish rock or whatever, you know.
Okay.
But our ears weren't wasted, you know.
Oh.
Nah, I'm just
Come on, man.
Is it-
no, but we didn't know that. We didn't know that kind of culture until we came here. So it was pretty cool to like, listen. I mean, I love Mexican food.
Yeah.
My favorite thing I love is enchiladas, and we eat that maybe 2 times a year when we visit
Oh,
Mexican
true.
people.
Oh my god.
Like I never have
We're
enchiladas or
specifically-
mole. I eat mole once a year.
I eat
You
it
know,
all. I eat it a lot.
So that's the
mole.
one thing, you know, like for
Shout out to
Guatemalan
mole.
culture. People ask me, "What is your Guatemalan culture?" We don't really
We don't
have
know.
that because our parents came at such a young age, you know.
Right.
So we
Right.
really have like an Americanized culture with some roots of Guatemalan. Like we just talk Spanish and we bred from Guatemala, but what else do we do? Feel me? Like we don't even like. We have like some clothing that's Guatemalan, like deep like ropa
Yeah, that we
típica.
never wear, but it's very
But
nice.
it looks
It's
cool, but
very
I ain't gonna
nice.
wear it
Oh
on
my
a
God.
because
I
it
bet.
just fits me weird, you know.
I try to show my
But-
chest hair, man. I ain't trying to do all that.
Around the time you guys were in our Mensa, were you guys bad kids? Were you guys troublemakers to your
I was
teacher?
dope.
What were
No,
you guys?
No, we
How
were good
were-
kids through 5th grade. I
What-
think once we hit middle school is what.
I know high school you were a troublemaker, right? Weren't you?
My freshman year, no.
Yeah, you stole.
You
You stole and then mom back. Hey man, we're gonna tell your story out.
Okay,
because
go
this is
for
already
it.
out of
Yes,
school, man.
sir.
But yeah, you stole and then mom backed you up and you're like, yeah man, I didn't steal anything. And she was like, yeah, I didn't steal anything.
Wait, what was that? What do you mean? What happened?
What did happen? Shout out to Pokey.
Yeah, I remember.
Alright,
Pokey.
so
yeah.
you know, a friend came through. He said, "Oh, I need you to take care of this," and I was like, "Okay." And I thought it was, you know,
Yeah.
all right, I got you.
Well,
Come
what
on,
was
I read his. You know, he didn't say who that he stole it. He just said, "I need you to take care of this." And like,
Okay.
you just, you know, sometimes you just have that feeling. It's like,
Right,
"Aw."
right.
You know, I chose wrong, but hey, you know, had his back. I traded it for. I traded it. It was a DS. There we go. We traded.
You stole a DS.
Yeah, they stole a DS. No, yeah, we stole a DS. Yeah, we stole a DS.
El que jala la pata mata la vaca.
No, dude.
I traded for a dumb iPod, man.
I-
That kid snitched, man. Man, people be snitching.
Can I tell you something though? I remember you told me a story where you said you had a substitute. And I think you were a junior or a senior.
I want to know where the story, man.
Oh, so you're still going? Oh, you're still going?
Man,
I'm still
my
cutting you
story-
off?
Yeah, I know. My
Oh, I'm
story
so
was
about to
sorry.
say,
Oh, I'm
woo,
so
my-
sorry.
Okay, and then-
I was a little distracted. Just so you
Alright,
guys know,
so
the
we get to
microphone
the
came on.
alright. So I traded out the DS for an iPod, the little one. You remember the little one? The
Yeah,
shuffle?
that one. Yeah, oh,
The
shuffle.
Yeah.
No screen.
No, I had a screen. That was like the newer one, but whatever.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't
Okay.
matter. And well, that kid found out that the DS was stolen, so he went to the office. He did the right thing, and he went to the office and said, "Hey, they traded this for a DS. This is stolen." And they were like, "Alright." They called me into the office, and I was like, "Nah, I didn't steal that. I didn't steal that DS." And she was trying to make me confess that I stole the DS, and I was like, "Nah, I didn't steal the DS. I was just holding it
Can't
for a
snitch
home."
out, homie. We don't snitch.
And then yeah, so she just kept trying to bait me into saying that I did something. I was like, nah, I didn't do it. So, you know, mom came through, you know, mom.
Okay, of course, I know.
Come on,
I
man.
love mom.
Mothers,
God bless her
all the
soul,
moms. No, it's
bro.
all the moms. A lot of moms are like this, man. A lot of moms are like this. Shout out to moms. We love them. She came through and she said, nah, my son don't steal. And like, come on, man. I felt guilty, but I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna get away with this.
I ain't getting in trouble.
Yeah, so I was like, okay. So my mom, you know, mom kept saying, no, my son, this and that. She had her back. And then, all right, so they let us go, and then we're not walking down the office, and then my friend that stole it, she's asking me, ¿Quién es Eduardo? ¿Quién es el que se, who's the one that stole the DS? And I was
It's Pokey, right?
Yeah,
It's Pokey.
yeah, Pokey. He's walking right behind her while she's yelling at me. She's like, no, she's yelling at me. And then she's walking. He looks at me. We make eye contact, and he turns like he's dark. He turns pale.
Oh, no.
And he just walks. He just walks through. He's like,
poor
no,
guy.
ya se fue, ma, ya se fue. You know what I mean? I'm not. It's,
Switch him out, of course.
yeah. So you know, I got home. They stole they stole me. They took my phone. This and that. Yeah.
Shout out
Wow.
Pokey and his little
Yeah.
brother.
Shout out Pokey.
Yeah.
Man, dude, that's crazy.
Slick Rick.
So I'm sorry to interrupt, but like I remember specifically you told me a story. I think you were a junior, and I forgot the substitute teacher name, but she was my
Miss
substitute.
Weedburn, no, Miss Washburn.
Miss
Miss
Washburn. Miss Washburn.
Nobody likes
Substitute
Miss
Alright.
Washburn, ladies and if you live in the Moore area, you
you know
Miss
if you went to school
Washburn.
from like 06 to
2015.
2015.
Nah, man, she's
Because
been
I
here
still
before
had it.
Lemoore. She's been here before
Yeah.
Lemoore. She formed Lemoore.
She's
bro.
cool, I guess. So this story, if I may tell it, I remember you told me when I was 15. You said
What did I stole, man? Thanks
no.
for reminding me about that.
But it's funny because you said that you she was talking or something. Nobody was listening to her, and you grabbed this ball. You grabbed this ball or
No,
paper.
it wasn't,
you grabbed
wasn't me.
What you
Yeah,
did?
no,
Explain
but
it.
it wasn't me. But keep going.
Oh, it wasn't you.
It wasn't me. But keep going.
Ah, okay. Then
Shout out to Andrew.
I don't know.
Name snitch, name dropping.
So tell me
Yeah,
what
we
happened.
didn't break in the
I
law.
remember
Ain't
that.
nothing major, huh?
Because I remember.
She was just yelling. She would just yell for no reason. Like for no, she was
Okay.
mad all the time. She would yell like at kids for like the dumbest reasons. So we wanted to we wanted to fight back. So the whole class was quiet. We were taking a test, and this kid just gets a piece of paper, like just he throws it, hits the what's that thing where it just reflects to the wall?
Ricochet.
No, but that machine. It's like with the old school stuff. They used to write it with overhead. Was it an overhead?
Oh yeah, the overhead.
Yeah, so
Correct,
it hits the overhead and it hits her right in the face.
Oh yeah, because so she's riding on the overhead, so it's like this, so it came like this and went.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
And then
Like
just
hit her.
it hit her right in her face, and she gets red, and she starts yelling. Who did this? But everybody starts yelling. Ah. Everybody's just yelling. Everybody's going crazy, throwing stuff all over the room, just stuff like if it was like in a movie. You know how in the movie Stand and Deliver, like it's just
Damn.
fun.
Oh, no.
That's
so cool.
We're being assholes to put it.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what she's been through.
Nah, skip her. You're being a kid.
But now that you're older, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
Talk to the
different.
microphone because you can barely hear a little bit
okay.
here because in front of them more says Moano. My bad, guys. Right in front of it, you just thought
Okay.
No, yeah, I remember having her before, but it was I remember everybody didn't like her. We took her out of our school.
Okay, no, can I say that now?
Yeah, no, go
Yeah, you
ahead,
can
go
say
on.
Oh yeah, so
Talk,
we
I'm
so we
talking
were
to you
yelling,
guys.
right? And it's
Yes,
funny
go
because
ahead.
that's Chinito. His name. Shout out to Justin.
So much time.
Yeah.
Hey, so that's in 2011, right?
No, 2010.
2010, shout out class of
And
2010.
then, I don't know what he yells, and I was like, you know what? In my head, it's like, man, I'm quiet. I'm the quiet kid. And I'm like, I love pussy. Oh. And I was like, like now I think I'm like, how stupid is that? But at the same time, I felt at the moment I was like, letting it all out.
Like up to the top of your lungs.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, oh man, but yeah, it was
No
good time,
way.
It's always the quiet ones that are the freakiest ones.
Yeah.
Damn.
So this is.
You like when they choke you?
I'm not denying it.
Oh man, that's cool, man. It's cool to know that because I never knew you guys in high school. I was just a kid, you know what I mean? It was
Yeah,
cool.
definitely. We went to high school together for
Yeah,
one semester. That was dope, dude. But
Watch out, make sure you stop there for a
There you
little
go.
bit. There you go.
There you go.
Perfect.
yeah, we went to high
Yeah.
school together for one semester, and that was super dope.
You know where it started though? I think
Yeah.
you know what started it all?
Yeah.
Shout out to Erwin. I have no clue where he's at. Erwin Herrera, where you at?
He's gonna listen to me.
What was the last year you saw him?
Damn, I don't know. I was in 8th grade. No, 6th grade. I met him 6th grade. But what started was I got in trouble for saying a mama joke to the teacher.
What was it?
Another Russian. He was Russian too. She's exactly like Miss Washburn. Exactly the same attitude and
Oh,
everything.
come on, dude.
And then I told the mama joke, and then
Harasho. Shout out to all the Russians.
she kicks me. She kicks me out
Yeah.
to the dean. Dude, I was scared because the first time I'm getting in trouble.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna get home. I'm gonna get spanked. I'm gonna
Right
get
on.
beat. And then get to the dean. Forgot his name. Get to the dean, and then before I leave, Erwin says, "Hey, I'll meet you in a little bit." I'm like, all right,
I wonder
man.
what.
Like whatever. But so
Yeah.
I get there. I sit down. He's talking to another kid. He's making the kid cry. So we look at it. I forgot what he said, but he made the kid cry.
Damn.
So I was like,
Erwin.
oh, I'm next. I'm gonna cry next.
Oh.
But then Erwin comes in. He says, just sign the paper real quick. We signed the signing sheet to make sure we were there. He's like, let's go, run, let's go.
Oh.
Without thinking yes or no, we left.
Right.
We never got in trouble for it.
No,
Yeah.
interesting.
Damn, that was a bad example.
Yeah.
You kicked it with him.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man, it was all
I
bad,
remember.
man.
I remember a few times.
That's
I
what
was just
started
like,
it
your
all,
brother was
yeah.
just like, a troublemaker. I mean, a little bit, but she wouldn't be.
We looked for him. Or Erwin looked for him for a
Yeah.
while.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was a good. I mean, he could have been a good kid. Yeah, they were
Oh,
chucking us
no
too.
way.
They were
yeah?
chapines too, yeah.
They were what? I'm sorry?
Pobrecito, man.
Guatemala.
Oh, chapines.
Yeah, chapines, man.
I'm sorry, I'm sitting here, bro. I'm relaxed. No, I would get annoyed when people would say, they would ask me, "Oh, what are you?" I'm Chapin, and they're like, "Oh, you mean Mexican?" I'm like, "No, Chapin. I'm
People
Guatemala."
they don't know what Chapin is.
They don't. Not Chapin. I would say Guatemala. I'm sorry.
okay.
I would say
because it comes
Guatemala.
from the Mexican it was Guatemala first, but of course Mexico came over.
Chiapas.
Chiapas.
Oh, really?
So that's
I
where
didn't know
chapines
that.
comes from.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so chapines. So it's now it could be considered, but I don't think they call chapines from Chiapas.
Because I over exaggerate.
Hey man, we may look dumb, but we're not.
I would over exaggerate because I'd be like, nah, bro, we're not. I get mad. I get mad.
You still get mad now though? Like now?
I'll be like, hey, relax. I'm not Mexican. You know, but I'll be like, nah, I hate from Guatemala.
At the end of the day, we're all Hispanic. We're all.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh, yeah.
care.
It is
I never
Do you guys?
It went to the point for me where I was like, yo, I'm from Guatemala, and they're like, what part of where in Mexico is that?
Yeah.
So I was like,
Guys.
so after a while, it's just like, yeah, I'm
I
Mexican.
get annoyed.
Yeah,
They'd be like, then they make fun of me saying watermelon.
That's messed up, I do that.
I take that back. No, but I get annoyed when people make fun of me. But I'm like, I'm not gonna take it to heart anymore. You know, what's the point?
Nah, nobody made fun of it. It just sucks how
But to me-
uneducated.
to
It
me.
just sucks how uneducated
Right.
people.
It's because
are.
they can't say it, so it kind of sounds like it, but they can't say it, so it's like, you know what I mean? But I mean,
you're
it's
right.
okay, man. Come on, man. You can't get mad at that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's other thing you can
but-
work
Feel you?
I'm not sure. You know, speaking about Guatemala, I'm not sure what's it called. The storm that's happening
Oh,
over
it's
there.
the Ida?
Is it Ida?
Ida?
Our family
It's
over there
ETA.
isn't. You know.
Oh, ET?
Yeah. Oh, man.
ETA?
Yeah, it's bad.
What's the ETA?
You're dumb, dude. Super dumb.
Oh, yeah.
But-
So, yeah, man. The storm was bad. It rained really bad. They had a whole thing, and the houses are all flooded and everything. People from town to town had to migrate to another town and start all over. They got nothing, you know. That sucks, man. It's
Right.
sad out there right now.
Right, and none of our family members.
We had an uncle that was affected by
Oh
it.
no way! From which side?
From Guatemala, from Pops.
Our
From
pop's
Dad, yeah.
side, our dad's side. Oh snap! We did send some money. Now that you say it, we did send some money. Now that you say it, that's good. But I know that there's 2 storms that passed by. Is that correct?
Yeah, there's 2.
Yeah, it passed by Honduras. I was just reading it too. Honduras, somewhere else too. I saw Central America got that storm, so it's like all bad right now. So
They the video you sent us. It was pretty interesting that you sent. It was just a video about the depth of what happened in Guatemala. Literally, there's a video showing a man. I think it's Guatemala, right? The video you sent us. You remember? No.
Yeah, the Vice
So
clips?
yeah, so it's a Vice video, and it shows us the depth and basically the destruction of Guatemala, and the villages are there, and it's literally 30 feet high. That's what it said. I'm like, whoa,
yeah, it's bad.
30 feet.
yeah, like
To the
all
coast.
churches are flooded. Yeah,
Right.
like North Orleans, like all the storm that happened there too. Same
Right.
thing. It's like,
No, well, obviously, God bless
Louisiana.
them, all of them. But I appreciate, our family over there. You know, they've been trying to help. They told our people that they've been wanting help. But
Hey, do you know that?
yeah, it's getting a good. I'm sorry. Let's go. I'm sorry. I'm getting a
Do
little
you know
sad
that
here. My bad.
in like the 40s through 60s
Yeah.
or 50s through 60s, the U.S. infiltrated the government in Guatemala, and they put into their heads that the natives from Guatemala, which were the indigenous people, the Mayans, were going to overthrow their government, which is why they wiped down so many indigenous people.
Oh, wow.
Which
I
is
didn't
why
know that.
now still, if you know, with all this hurricane that's going on, there's no government aid that's going to these people. And it's still because of that. Like there's still this idea, or like this ideology, that the indigenous people are like evil,
You're
or
scared,
or,
that's why
or
they're scared
like
of the-
completely against the Guatemalan government. But yeah, they're treating them like crap. But
Yeah.
that's insane. And then also, yeah, so the U.S. like infiltrated that. There was like a whole CIA thing. There was like people undercover.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
like
didn't know
doing this,
that.
like to overthrow the government. They killed 200,000 indigenous people, like women, children, fathers, kids. Like these people didn't die of floods. Like these people were killed like by stab wounds.
They were murdered.
shot,
They were murdered.
dude,
They were
you know what I'm
murdered. They
saying?
were murdered.
And this is
Wow.
like, and this is because it's crazy. You know, the U.S. is power. I mean, that's what it is. You know.
Come on, man.
But yeah, that's insane how how strong the U.S. Influences are in affecting countries like that, because that happened back then, but it still affected their system now into where they're not aidful for the indigenous people.
That's sad, man. That's very sad.
That's sad. That's definitely sad.
Yeah, I don't know if I talked about this in a lot of podcasts, and with you.
No, you didn't.
But they
you
did.
didn't.
They also in that time. So like how the whole COVID thing, people are saying like, oh, it's so like dumb if you're scared or if you're not gonna go get injected for the vaccine. But the reason a lot of people are scared of getting vaccines was because also in that time in the 60s and whatever, the U.S. sent over these AIDS that were gonna be injecting people with with healthy vaccines. What they were doing was injecting them with AIDS, with
Whoa.
They're the guinea pigs. They're the guinea pigs.
yeah. So they were
Okay.
wiping out. Again, they were wiping out the indigenous people. They were wiping out the true Guatemalan people. So
Wow.
insane.
That's scary.
But I mean, like that's great. Like that, I mean, it's really important to know this stuff because at the end of the day, that's where we came from. You know, not the 50s and 60s. You know, our parents were still. I mean, they weren't born yet.
Yeah.
They were floating in our grandparents' nuts. But feel me, like
Yo,
that
Dad,
that
just took it
was
to the
only.
turn.
Like okay, so
Yeah.
let's say we are tied to indigenous people. That's only 3-4 people behind us now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's not too many people like behind us. So that just
That's
kind of
a
blows your
few
mind. Same
generations.
thing like slavery. Like you really think about it.
This has been happening since generations.
That somebody's
generations.
great grandma was,
Generation.
or somebody's great grandma was a slave, dude. Like that's not too
In the
long
Holocaust.
ago.
On the Holocaust.
Same thing for the Holocaust. Yeah. Like remember in Freedom Riders? Like supposedly there was a lady there,
Oh,
and it was a
yeah,
true story.
like the last lady.
But she was still there?
Oh, the movie. The
Yeah.
movie. No way.
Yeah.
Interesting, dude. I think out of the three of us, I think you're the more smarter one and intellectual.
I'm not
right?
smarter. I just know more information. So you guys can know this information too. It's on the internet.
Yeah,
It's
he
on the
got out to
interweb.
us. Okay,
You know what it
okay.
is?
He called us
Man, it's
out. He called us out.
We just lazy, man. We need to get on it, man.
I
Fuck
think
this.
it's because we get our information from you. That's where we get.
We got
this from.
lazy. I'm telling you, we got lazy.
Did you know duck's feathers work like Velcro? By the way.
Yeah, you did say that. You
Really?
did say that a
Really?
while back.
I don't. What do you mean? Like the thing that?
Yeah, like Velcro. So like that's why when you see them like that, they're like layering their feathers back into place. So it like Velcro's in. That's what makes it
Oh,
work.
wow, they do.
And
Really
then
fast.
also when they're like when they're like scratching
Yeah,
their
yeah,
butt like that,
Yeah.
they're actually putting their mouth on a wax sack that's in their butt, and it like gets wax on their nose. You know, like when you wipe your nose here,
it's
and you have
yeah.
wax, like wax in your nose? Like that oil. So then they get that and they spread that all over the body, making them waterproof.
That's insane. I remember it was just.
What is this?
I remember a few weeks ago, maybe it was 2 months ago. The parents asked us. It was just the five of us. It was the parents and the three of us, and the parents just looked at all three of us and asked, "Hey, what do you guys think is the smartest one out of the three of you guys?"
Oh, straight up, real fast, like that.
Right. Look, we're not trying
Diego.
to. No, we're not trying to downplay ourselves. I just think you're the smarter one. You're you're the more. What's the word, man? Woke. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No,
No, but
no. I'm not. If I was smart, I'd be more ahead in life, you know. But
Yeah.
I just know what to
don't down
do.
yourself either,
You know?
man.
Yeah. I just kind of like. I don't know. I just don't want to be a bum.
It's because for
Like
example,
that's it,
No,
you know, I
yeah,
just don't want to
yeah.
bum
From-
it out. Like that's it. Like
Yeah.
that's why I hustle.
Okay,
Because
that's
I'm
true.
not trying to live
That's
at home.
They have the
Like,
hustle
I-
mentality. That
Yeah,
hustle
like I
mentality.
want things and I went after them and I got them.
Hell
That's it.
yeah, 100%.
You know, I wanted things, I went after it, and I got it. I mean,
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna give you anything. Nobody's gonna-
Yeah,
that's what I learned. Like
Nobody's
our
gonna give
parents,
you
our dad never bought us a car.
yeah.
Like, he bought the car, like it was $1,000, and he goes, okay, you're gonna pay me back this one.
Oh,
Yup.
okay.
You know what I mean? Like he
Okay.
never gave us anything
Right
for
on,
free.
hell yeah.
So yeah, that sucks. Because it would be nice to be like, hey, he'd be like, hey, Jonathan, there's like a 350Z outside for you. I'll be like, an HR dad? But that'd be nice, you know, because other people do have that luxury.
Yeah.
But that,
But we had a car though. That was
yeah,
awesome.
not having that luxury made me have that hustle.
Okay.
You know,
It's because
it could have been like my hustle could have been harder.
Yeah.
But I'm like, nah, I'm just kind of kicking back, hustling slowly. But it's still, it's still good progress.
oh yeah, definitely, bro.
Don't stop moving. That's the thing. Don't
Turn it the other way. You gotta talk to the front of it. 'Cause
Oh,
like,
okay.
don't
There you go.
stop moving. Just keep going, man. You stop. Time is not
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah, I
wait
agree.
for you. Let me tell you. Just
And to be, I'm real with you. I'm not, like I said, I'm not downplaying myself or you, Junior, because I think you're also very logical and ethical and all that. But like I've seen you learn from your mistakes. You know what I mean? And I've seen that. It's cool and it inspires me. I'm like, okay, I can actually come out of the obstacles, out of these obstacles in a different path, the way you guys took it. Because I remember I talked with Jonathan. I was like, I didn't want to go through the path you guys went through, because you guys went through a lot. I remember, you know.
Too much.
No, but you know what I mean. It's just not the. You know what I mean, dude. You know what I mean. But like, just you guys went through at least some things, you know. So I was like, okay, I learned from these guys, but I
Spell it out, man.
Yeah, dude. And what? Now you
Can't
got
sit there and cry, man.
now you got 2 kids, you know, and it's crazy. Every time we look at your kids, both of them, I'm surprised that you have kids, bro.
Yeah, like I look at them like that came out of your
nutsack.
Yeah. Like that was a full load from you. That is walking now and can say
It's crazy, bro.
My little swimmers.
Yeah, you know, like it amazing. I you know, looking back, I'm like, I never would have thought any of my brothers would have kids, because I was just the 3 of us, you know.
Yeah.
I was just thinking it's gonna be the 3 of us forever, you know.
Life changing.
It's cool though, like you know, this kid. Even as uncles, we're like, man, we love this kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I even talked to Joy about it and asked them like, how are we gonna act with our own kids if we love Junior's kids this much, you know? So
Don't have kids. Spoil my kids. That's all you gotta do.
So I have at the end of my podcast, I always, you know, have this special question. It kind of goes through what we've been talking about, and you know, like I said, I'm doing this podcast because I'm always inspired by people who are in my life, and it's obviously my brothers. You know, you guys always been there for me, and I love you guys, even though we fight, even though we
don't fight.
We're good, bad examples.
we don't fight. Like honestly, ask people ask yourself, when was the last time we fought?
Yeah.
You know, it's been a minute, bro. It's been like little. It's not fights, but like, you know.
I just tell you what's up.
Yeah, it's true.
Nobody fights.
No, you're right. You're right. And
no one fights.
sometimes I
And
have to
what's
reflect
up.
on that, because sometimes I'm like, he's right, man. He's the older one. He knows, man, and it sucks because I'm like, I have to say he's right, and I have to be the big one. I'm like, all right, you're right, bro. Even to both of you guys, because you guys are.
That makes you a better man, though. You doing that makes you.
Yeah, exactly. You know what's up.
Learn
But,
from your mistakes.
Like the question I want to get to is, what moment in your life like brought you to be the person you are today?
We're learning every day. I'm changing every day, so I feel like I'm still growing.
Exactly, I like that answer.
But my kids and my family are what like helps me try to change. So that's what focuses me, and God, of course. You know what I mean. Without God, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have 2 beautiful kids. So you know what I mean. So yeah, it's just my kids and my family. So it keeps me trying to change to a better man.
What was the feeling like to have a kid, man? Because I'm only 19 and I still don't see myself having a kid. Because I'm not ready. I know some of my age people have kids and they're like loving their kids. They love life. But right now I'm not ready. But what was it like? You know, what was the feeling?
Oh man,
Both of them. Sebastian.
No, they felt the same.
Okay,
It's just exciting and just, you know, you're worried that this is a human being that you have to take care of. It's another life. You know what I mean? It's like another life that you have to be responsible for. So it was like I was worried, you know, stressed, but I was very excited and happy.
Anxious.
Exactly.
Anxious.
Does it make it easier that you were married?
What do you mean?
You know, like, just that's it. Was it easier because you were married? Did that make the process easier for you?
Oh yeah, because you know I had a partner. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah.
That's a good question. Yeah.
Because
oh yeah,
you know your partner's not gonna bounce. You know, in a way,
no,
that you know? Well, I mean, it's usually the other way around, though. You know.
No, yeah, but I know what you mean.
Right.
Yeah, of course. I think you know what. That's what helped. That's what actually did help. But I mean, the thought of just you want to make these human beings what you're not. You know what I mean? You want them to be better, to look better, to everything better. So I mean, just
kids are adorable.
Oh man,
those are cute kids.
Spoil little brats. The grandparents need to stop spoiling them. Both sides are enablers. Enablers. But yeah, man. But just having another child, like follow your footsteps, is like, okay, damn, I just did this. Damn, I shouldn't be doing this. Like, all right.
Right. It's awesome, dude. From both of you guys, you know, I've told this to Joy on the last podcast, but I appreciate you guys both. I've learned a lot.
What do you love more?
Yeah. So we're gonna end this podcast. No, if people have asked me that, you know, and I'd be like, look, I know
I've been hearing rumors of who you said.
There's no rumors.
So we just Oh yeah, we were in the minivan, and then this fool was next to me, and he's like, "Hey man," he's like, "Do you see any bathrooms?" What the we're in the van, dog. We're in a parking. Yeah, we're in a parking garage, man. We looked around, there was nothing, and then he's like, "But we looked under one of the seats, and there was a trash bag, and some toilet paper." And then I don't know how we got there, but I was like, "Hey, like I'll hold the bag and just poop there, you know." So I was like this. I was holding the bag, and
inside
he
the
was
car.
inside the car, and then he was like this with his butt exposed.
Oh,
Then he went to go. I think he went to go pee first, and then he came back. And
you
then,
were
like,
holding the bag.
Yeah, I held something in the bag. Like this photo could have clearly held the bag, you know. I don't know why I was holding it. And then I held the bag, and then I can just hear the poop hitting the bag, you know. And I was like,
Did you look? Or were you
nah,
like this?
I was looking sideways. You know?
Oh no!
And then like he was still like, I still held the bag because he had to wipe his butt, you know. But when I pulled it down, and then like all the air exposed, you know.
What was that? Why couldn't you hold the bag?
No, we just didn't think about it. We were
Holding
little.
But
you were born, so you had to be a baby. So I was maybe 7.
oh yeah, you're right. That's
I had to be
right.
7. He had to be like 9. He was like Dom's age.
Hey, but you know what? I think my poop experience tests my people most loyal to me. Cause look, let me tell you the story. I know this is crazy.
Okay, go for it.
The homie Pancho. Okay, we went
the
to
homie Pancho. All right, then,
the homie Pancho. Shout out to Pancho, Francisco De Leon, and then ladies right there. There you go. Instagram, Facebook.
Oh, relax.
So we're coming back from Fresno, and I have to take a dump. You know, there's no stores coming from Fresno. Maybe just one very close by to Lemoore, but there's no cars that I do. I really have to take a dump. And it's not nice. Like, all right, I'm gonna pull over. You can take a dump. And so I take my dump, and then oh yeah, that's right. I asked for toilet paper. And yeah, toilet paper. But you know, he pulled over for me. You know what I mean?
You pooped on the side of the road?
I pooped on the side of the
No
road.
way.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what?
Good.
Loyalty right there. Diego, you're next, Diego.
I hope none of my buddies. I mean, I hope if I'm ever in that situation, I hope my buddies do that. But that's just, I can't see myself doing that, especially holding a bag. Not for you guys. That's a good story, though. I appreciate the story. So I guess we'll end off on a poop story. I appreciate you guys. God bless you guys. I love you guys always, forever, and I hope you guys still improve to this day. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. So peace out and wait, subscribe because I have to say that. Subscribe, rate, review on Spotify and all the other platforms, ladies and gentlemen. You guys want to shout out and you have social media, everybody.
Hell no.
They don't do social media, but God bless you guys, and we are done. I don't know how to end it off, man. Good. We're good. We're good.